Welcome to Off the Leash.
Your best source for animal news stories from around the planet.
My name is Jason Kenzie.
And I'm Izik Nox. On today's show, we have Japanese hornets in Canada.
And we also have from South Carolina a alligator that tries to ring a doorbell. And then we go to Thailand where baby elephants have been stuck in mud. Welcome back. We go to Canada, to North Vancouver, where a Japanese giant hornet has been captured.
That's right, a giant Japanese hornet has been caught trying to steal some Bitcoin, only to find out that it is actually a digital currency and it left empty-handed.
On a serious note, these Japanese giant hornets are not supposed to be here in Canada. They are from Japan. These hornets are quite dangerous because they have been known to destroy honeybee hives. They swoop in and they rip them apart. I'm not lying. It's like what my ex-girlfriend used to do to me. Just swoop in and just beat the crap out of me because I have no muscle.
That's right, when you introduce species from a different country, sometimes they have the ability to overpopulate and take extreme advantage of the environment and take over other species, which is bad for that particular ecosystem in that region.
Their sting is extremely painful, and it only takes a handful of them to kill you.
A woman has first captured one of these and posted it on Twitter. Now, she didn't know what kind of hornet it was. When she posted it online, some people came out saying that it's a Japanese hornet, and then it caught the media's attention.
She sent photos to UBC where professors and specialists looked at the photos and they knew right away that it was one of these giant hornets. She was overheard saying when she first saw the hornet, she was like, wow, that's a weird looking fly. And these things are so big that it wasn't until she was cooking, she looked over and the damn thing was trying to fly off with the family's Great Dane. True story. Now that's a big hornet.
Authorities have tried to interrogate the hornet, but obviously everybody knew that wasn't going to work because nobody there spoke Japanese.
And so what's happening now, and I have this here, what was that? Yes. Japanese government, they have mentioned that they will be seizing all the maple syrup imports until the hornet is back in their custody.
Of course, Canada has responded to this by sending and deploying and releasing 150 beavers into the Tohoku region of Japan.
They also have training camps where they're training moose to actually fight these giant hornets. This stuff we can't make up. So true.
Links down below. Hornets are obviously an endangerment to the Canadian bee population, so hopefully we can get this under control. Otherwise, we will be stuck eating only maple syrup and no more honey.
And we don't want that. We love our maple syrup here in Canada.
And hopefully we get this under control. As delicious as maple syrup is, we also want to have some honey as well. Our next story comes from South Carolina, where an alligator has been filmed trying to ring a lady's doorbell.
This alligator was trained as a door-to-door salesperson selling handbags.
It could also be possible that this alligator was working for Amazon and it was simply delivering a package, and due to its short arms it couldn't really reach the doorbell, and then it got frustrated and just decided to wait on the porch until the lady comes around to receive her package.
Damn Amazon! They're hiring everybody these days, even if they're not qualified. Before you know it, they're going to be hiring chipmunks.
It is also possible that the lady owed this alligator some money and it was trying to, get its payment, and it will obviously come back with more alligators as backup.
The only ones that find it funny are the crickets, my friends. Oh, come on! Now you don't cricket.
Our next story, go to Thailand.
In Thailand, there was a bunch of rangers that came across 6 baby elephants. Yes, that's right, baby elephants. They were all alone, and they were stuck in this giant mud puddle, and they couldn't get out. So where are the parents to these baby elephants?
I believe this wasn't some sort of enclosed park, so it might have been that they just bred the baby elephants and had the parents separately.
It was an outdoor spa for elephants.
That is actually very possible. The elephants were having a great time, and then the park rangers came and said, oh no, these babies are stuck in the mud, and attempted to pull them out. and then they felt like, wow, that ruins our fun for the day.
It took them 6 hours with pickaxes, shovels, and what they did, they made a ramp for the elephants to go up and into the jungle.
It is really strange for baby elephants to be kind of running around alone like that. Usually they're with their parents, and their parents are extremely protective of them, and if they see that they are drowning in water or a pool, they would attempt to pull them out immediately, as you've probably seen in other videos where similar situations happen.
There was one elephant that did escape. It had the biggest ears, and it had a feather in its trunk, and it flew off, laughing at all the other baby elephants that were still stuck in the mud.
Do you think that gives me a great film idea?
No, that would be a terrible film. Definitely will bomb.
The park rangers have decided to name all the elephants Dumbo, as they weren't smart enough to actually climb out of the mud themselves. There's no mention of how the baby elephants actually got stuck in the mud in the first place.
Well, the elephants, they finally did escape the mud, and they all ran off into the jungle, into the sunset, into the waiting arms and the mouths of all the predators waiting for them, like tigers and panthers. So thank you so much for joining us on another OTL Animal News. If you like what you heard, and if you like what you saw, of course you like seeing this, please leave a comment down below, hit the subscribe button and the like button,
and hit that bell. It will notify you every time we upload, which is Thursdays at 6. You can watch another exciting episode. All the links to the stories we mentioned here are down below.
And remember, always support your local animal rescues. See you next week.